Good morning, everybody. How are you today on July 5th? I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good 4th. They went bonkers here. Was not thrilled. They were still doing fireworks around my area by around midnight. And the heavy, heavy fireworks, you know, the kind that sound like bombs and stuff like that, that just kept going till almost midnight. And I was so done. I was so over it. It was like enough with the noise. People were starting their fireworks right at dusk, right before it was dark. And I'm sorry, it was too much. It was just too much. My dogs were terrified, guys. They were terrified. My little Lily, come here, baby. Come here, baby. She doesn't want to. She was terrified. She was shaking. My other dog, surprisingly, just went and hid in the bathroom, and that was pretty much it. And then she came and stayed by my side, and she was okay. Well, I sat on the couch with my legs on the couch and her right next to me, between me and the couch. She was okay. But this one was shaking herself to death through the whole thing. I felt so bad for her. She was just her whole little body was shaking. It was so, I just felt so bad for her. So we went to bed. Me and my doggies went to bed, and I let them just cuddle up. They cuddled up right up next to my body. Yeah, right next to my body, because they were so scared. They didn't know what was going on. And once they got cuddled up right next to me and into me, you know, like they just kind of right in there, they both calmed down. Like, okay, we know we're safe with mommy. So, yeah, so I'm not so thrilled with 4th of July anymore. That was too much noise. Those big bomb-sounding ones, and then the kind that shoot up in the sky, you know, that they shoot up and it's like pow, 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 pow. I'm like, oh my God. I sat out back and watched a little bit towards the mountains that I face, the Sandia Mountains, and they always put on an amazing show. I don't need to go to a fireworks show to see fireworks, amazing ones. I have one heck of a view of fireworks from my backyard. Unbelievable. It's like a show. It's like I went to a show to see fireworks. So I watched those for a few minutes, and then I was like, yeah, okay. I'm bored. I don't know. Do any of you feel that way about the 4th? I don't know. Maybe it's too many 4th of July seeing fireworks. I was talking to my friend Sue, and she's the same way. She's like, yeah, it's boring. Same old every single year. So I don't know. I mean, they're beautiful. There's no doubt they were beautiful. But I was out there, I think, 5 minutes. And after seeing an amazing show of a bunch of fireworks, I was like, I'm done. So I just came in and watched some YouTube videos and sat with my dogs to comfort them. So yeah, whatever. But today's video is about, by the way, did I even say welcome? I don't think I did. Welcome. Welcome, all of you, welcome. And thank you for being here. And please like and subscribe. It helps a single mom. I appreciate it more than you know. But yeah, this is about what do you associate with your life now that you're older? Maybe this is for people, well, no, I guess it can be, you know, every decade, you know, something changes, right? What do you associate with your life or your health? Baby, don't go, don't go, don't go, I just got you. What do you associate with your life or health now that you're older? Particularly if you're in your golden years. Have you noticed changes? Obviously health issues. A lot of people get a lot of health issues, but I mean maybe like little things like that used to not bother me, or that I could do that fine, or whatever. I've noticed, like for instance, my backyard is full of weeds. I'm going to have to hire somebody. When I moved in this house 10 years ago, I would get out there, and my son would help me when he lived with me, but once he moved out, I'd get out there, I'd pull every weed. Man, I'd just pull them. I'd go as long as I could, then the next day, till they were all done. I can't do that anymore. It hurts my wrist and my hand too much. It's just like, you know, the twist, the pull, the twist, the pull. It hurt too much. Last year I did it and I thought, I can't do that again. It really hurt. My hand was actually swollen, really, really swollen from all of that work. So I can't do that anymore like I used to. Yes, I do get tired quicker than before. I'm not to that point yet where, oh my God, I'm so tired I can't do something. But I have noticed that I do get tired quicker than before. And like vacuuming, I can vacuum my whole house. I used to be able to vacuum my whole house, done, I'm good. I vacuum my whole house out, I'm kind of like, I'm a little tired. Not bad, because I'm 70 now, but not bad. But I definitely noticed the difference. And same with, oh my God, I think that's a mosquito. Oh God, here it comes after all the rains. Oh, anyway, ADHD here, train of thought. Yeah, and then also in terms of your digestive system, I've noticed certain foods I can't eat like I used to. Like I like spicy foods, not real hot. I don't mean like hot chili or anything like that. But I like spicy foods. And there's a place here called Golden Pride that has these red chili pulled pork burritos. And they're delicious. I've eaten those for years. Well, I've noticed the last few times I've eaten it, I get heartburn. I'm like, huh. And also some tamales. We have what's known as Bueno tamales with the red chili pork inside. And they are delicious. They taste like the ones my mom used to make. I've noticed I get heartburn after eating those. Well, I've eaten those for years and years. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And, you know, I talked to my sister and she's like, she can't eat hot foods anymore either, at all. Another one is... too much information, but it's the reality of it. Like I said, I'm here to be honest. I used to, because I am Spanish, and I grew up eating beans, pinto beans, right? Well, yeah, now when I eat pinto beans, I have to take those little things called Gas-X, because boy do they affect me in that way, in a way that they used to not. So it's like, yeah, the digestive system is changing. The other thing I noticed, in fact, this was just when I was excuse me guys, for those of you that don't know, I have no upper teeth. I'm waiting for my gums to heal to put in my denture that I have. So it's sometimes hard to pronounce F's or S's or something like that, just so you know. But as I was saying, I noticed something at 40 that was a big change that scared the daylights out of me. I was getting ready to polish my nails, and I was like, oh my God, what's wrong with my eyes, right? I was freaking out. I thought, oh my God, everything's so blurred. And I was, you know, doing this whole thing and rubbing my eyes and thinking, oh my God, what's wrong with me? So made an appointment, went in, and the doctor goes, oh no, you just need readers. You just need your readers to see close up. And I thought, readers? And he goes, yeah. He goes, you can get them at any store. They're cheap. They'll help you read perfectly clearly. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I went to get my first pair of readers. I put those babies on and I went, oh my God, I can see my nails and my hands clearly again. I mean, it was such a shock. What a relief too. I'll never forget when I put those readers on the first time and looked at my hand and looked at things to read and everything. It was odd that that was how I first noticed it. It was like it, I don't know, happened overnight. I was 40 and I'm now 70. And I'll never forget looking at my nails and my hand and seeing them clearly. And then I started reading everything. Like, oh my God, everything's so clear. Because before that, I was having to, you know, oh, okay, then I could read it or whatever. Well, these took care of that. So that was another one that was kind of a shocker to me and scared me badly. And then sleep issues. Of course, there are sleep issues. I'm not sleeping as long and solid as I used to. Now the magnesium, I just started taking the magnesium cream, I should say, that I started rubbing on my thigh, has definitely helped me sleep better. There's no doubt about it. I mean, again, last night and the night before, I slept really well. I just started using it, 3 days ago, and it's helped me sleep really well. But you know, there's that issue of sleep, of not sleeping well. And I know for a lot of people there are the issues of having to get up to go to the bathroom during the night. I haven't gotten that issue yet, knock on wood. But yeah, I know a lot of people have that issue. And I've even seen some people say that they are dreaming more, that their dreams are more intense. I've noticed that with my dreams too. They are very intense, very realistic. I feel like they're real. It doesn't feel like a dream at all. It feels like like it's actually happening. So that makes me, you know, that's like, this is interesting too. I know some people, particularly women I've read, they end up with a lot drier skin. I haven't had that issue because of the lotion that I use. I use Jergens Ultra Healing Lotion, and I don't have that issue with real dry skin at all. Of course, I do take my vitamins, and I do take a multivitamin and mineral supplements, and but I've read that a lot of women have really dry skin as they get older. Hair loss, that's another one that I've read a lot about. That, you know, I see women who are, you know, 60s, 70s and older, and they're talking about their hair and they hardly have any hair left. I'm just like, wow, knock on wood again. I'm so grateful for what I have. But I've read that of women who said once I reached such and such age, they started noticing hair loss, a lot more hair loss. Not sure what causes that. I should research that. But that's another one. It's like, hair loss, huh? Why is that? And of course, with men, you know, balding can start at any age with men. But yeah, you see pictures of, say, a celebrity when they were in their 20s or 30s or even 40s, and they got a head full of hair, and then in their 50s, 60s and older, it's like, what happened? Where did all the hair go? You know, now that they're older, they don't have that hair. Yeah, there's just a lot of things that that I've noticed. I get, how can I put it? I sometimes wonder if it's because I've been alive so long that things that used to excite me and thrill me, you know, like whatever, don't anymore. It's like, oh yeah, okay, been there, done that. I don't know, do you guys experience that? I always wonder if that's just me, or it's kind of like the 4th of July. It's like, oh God, fireworks, okay, whatever. Those fireworks went on for hours last night, and all I wanted them to do was shut up because they were so loud. I mean, they were loud, and that was not enjoyable. But yeah, that's another thing I noticed. Maybe I sometimes think it's like, been there, done that. Not exciting anymore. Is that just me, guys, or do you experience the same thing? I really think it is because you've been alive so long, because I think back to my parents, and when I would tell them about certain things, they'd be like, oh, you know, they listened and would make a quick comment, but they did not have the same whatever, the same energy about it that I did. And I used to think, God, you know, well, I get it now. It's like, yeah, you've been alive so long, you're kind of like, okay, whatever, that's cool. I don't know what that is. Now, that doesn't happen with my kids and grandkids. I still have that you know, that excitement energy with my kids and grandkids when they tell me about something or I see they do something. I still have that. Maybe it's because it's family. I don't know. But anything outside of that, it's like, yeah, that's cool. Like I'll look at some of these travel videos. I watch some of those, and I'm just like, that's cool. You know, like, okay, another mountain, another tree, another river, another lake. I don't know, guys. It's just, let me check the time. The time I see on my on my computer never syncs with the time on my, yeah, see, 15, so I got about 3 minutes left. But yeah, I do. I wonder if it's because as we get older, there are certain things in our life that just don't bring that same excitement energy. I don't know. Tell me things you've noticed in yourself or your life that have changed because you're older. And that can be really, like I say, any age. I mean, at 40, I was freaking out because I couldn't see well, thinking I was losing my eyesight. Little did I know that was normal. In fact, the doctor told me it's very normal to start needing readers around 40. So I was like, oh, thank goodness. But yeah, there are little things that happen. I'm trying to think of things. In my case, I can't nap. I've never been able to nap, but now that I'm older, I wish I could. My sister can drop like that and sleep for 2 hours. I can't. But I don't know what it is, guys. And the issues with foods, you know, that bothers me a little bit because it's like, gosh, I really used to enjoy that. Now it's creating whatever. And I know that's normal because my mother, I remember when she was in her 70s or early 80s, I remember they stopped eating beans all the time, pinto beans, which was a family, you know, food. And I asked her why, and she said, oh my God, the gas it gives me is so bad now, I can't eat them like I used to. She'd serve herself a little serving like that just to taste them. But she got to where she could not eat them comfortably anymore. So, yeah, I just kind of wanted to hit on things that you've noticed that that have changed now that you're older. What things have you noticed about your existence now that you're older that you didn't have an issue with when you were younger, or you didn't have any problems with, or you didn't have any worries about? And that's the other thing, is worrying a lot more. I'm working on that, though. I'm not a worrier like I used to be, but I still think about things like, you know, the future, whatever. A little worry there, you know, whatever. Just different fears about my health now that I didn't have before. I have fears concerning my health. I'm lucky so far, but that could change like that. I don't know, just little things like that, guys. Let me know. Time's running out on my camera. One day I'll get a new one. They're too expensive for me right now. But anyway, guys, take care, and thank you for being here. And I will see you in my next video. Have a good one, guys, and let me know below. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Oh, almost fell there.